Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama once again, where we're getting ready to get hit with another wave of storms and stuff. Lovely tornadoes. So, anyway, alright. Now, as you know, I have been doing these things left and right. Okay, I cannot do every one of these things with a single video because each video takes an hour. Okay, and that takes away time from me building these things. So I cannot do that. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a multi-stream. I'm going to use one console as an instructional, okay, because all the rest of them, they're all the same except the hard drive sizes, of course, and what people ordered on them. All right, but that instructional part of this thing will that will pose as the instructional for all of the consoles because they all work the same way, okay? So went ahead and I built several of these things now, okay? And I've shown pictures of them and everything. Oh yeah, and somebody said, oh, well, he's just using one console and just like, do. Yeah? Explain that to me, okay? Just explain that to me, all right? Explain that to me. Some dumbass on Apparition Net or whatever. Yeah. Kraz knows about him. But anyway, okay. Just to show you, okay, no, I'm not using just one console and saying that this is this guy's, this is this guy. No, every one of these things is singularly done, and every one of them has its own video. But this time, I got to do multiple ones because I got to get these things out, okay? I've got a load to do, and I mean a load, and it keeps coming. So, anyway, all right, we're going to start off with this one here, okay? This one, he's known as Unknown Skid. Okay, all right, but he's also known on Facebook as LXLDADA. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this one's yours, buddy. We're gonna use this for the friggin' instructional. All right. So anyway, here we are. We have a nice little Trinity here with a 250 gig drive. All right. Now they're all up on Alliance servers. They all got Bo2 MW3 and Ghost Off hosts. They all have a trial of Purge 4.0 for GTA 5. They all have College Football Revamped, and they all have GoldenEye on them, and a whole bunch of other stuff. All right, so I'm going to explain this, and I'm going to show you on this one what you have to do to get these consoles up online for the first time. Okay? So anyway, here we go. We'll start off with this one. We're going to fire it up. Hopefully it will boot. Maybe. We'll see. And let me go ahead here. Yeah, no, she boots like a beast. All right, now, buddy. LXL, better known as Unknown. Okay, here we go. We're booting up an FSD dash. We're going to get some notifications from the server letting us know it's online live and all that other happy nonsense. As you can see, don't pay attention to 4.0 trial being out of time. That's just an error that is getting fixed, okay? You got the trial. Don't worry about that now. All right, so anyway, there we are. We're booted up, okay? Life is grand. Good old FSD dash, all right? Plain and simple. Now, look. All right, let me give you a quick tour of this thing. Under emulators, that's the EUX, which is NES emulator. There's a bunch of ROMs on there. SNES 360, another bunch of ROMs on there. MAME, a multitude of ROMs on there. You got Genesis Plus 360, and you got Game Boy Advance, and then we're back to NES, okay? There is a ton of ROMs on there, all right? I mean, if you are into the old nostalgic stand-up arcade games and stuff like that, believe me, you will have more to do than Carter's Got Liver Pills, okay? And we're back out of there. Xbox Classic games. You got a couple classic games on here for the original Xbox. This is the original black one from back in 2002. All right, and and it plays that. There is a compatibility file on this thing for that. All right, I'm going to explain how to play those too. Your homebrew section, where the tools reside to blow up the console. Okay, stay away from that one. Stay away from that one. Also, I'm going to go through a little bit of an instructional with dash launch, so in that way then you guys understand what, where, how, and who, and just in case something ever happens, you're able to fix it, all right? Which, dash launch, the launching sometimes does get corrupt, okay? So you got to be careful of that, all right? Xbox Live Arcade, mind-boggling amount of arcade games, as you can see, all right, including Golden Balls, that was brought to us by good old Smod. He repacked it, so we have nice artwork on it. That's the HD version. And then, of course, we have Xbox 360 games, okay? And we got a ton of them on there, all right? We start with Advanced Warfare. We'll work our way through. There's your NCAA College Football 14, and that's got the full modded revamp on it, version 9, okay, the latest version, all right? And of course, then you have all the titles that we all know, love, and still play to this day, and then some, which is unbelievable, but it's true. All right. Now we'll back out of there. We'll go to the original dashboard. We're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button. All right. Square should pop up with your name on it. There you go. Unknown Skids. You're on Alliance Live, okay? You'll have 30 days, I promise. I just have to set the server. That's all. No big deal. Don't worry about it, okay? Hey, here we go. You will see that the console is online, live, and all that other happy freaking nonsense right there, okay? So now, get back to FSD Dash. Just go to Xbox Home and hit A. That will take you back, all right? Also, one other thing, okay? I forgot to tell you. In the guide, okay, in the 5th tab, I'll show you right here, okay, once it gets done here. Okay, 5th tab right here, okay, over in your 5th tab, you have your Bo2 Cheats, Ghost Cheats, Modern Warfare 3 Cheats, and Modern Warfare 2 Cheats, okay? To disable a cheat, hit A. Okay, that will disable it. To enable it, hit A. They come enabled right when you start up the console, okay? So just know that they are enabled when you start the console up, all right? Now, we'll go ahead, all right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in, okay? And there we are, all right? Don't laugh at my icon. I like her. She's cool, okay? She got the strappy shoes and the sexy legs and a little skirt. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, all right. First off, okay, we'll go on over to Ncaa Football 14 just to show you that it's working and that it is on there, and that all you have to do is get your account, get Xbox Live on it, get some gold on it, and you can play on the network and everything. There might be a title update, okay? If it does, you can update it. It's not a problem, okay? As long as we don't have any dashboard updates. That's the thing that you got to worry about. Anyway, there's College Football Revamped, okay? The modern version, as you can see. All right, it's going to load up. And then what's going to happen is, okay, is I'm going to take you to this thing, okay? Yeah, and there's that dude. Okay, so, start it up. And we're going to go to the title screen, and I'm going to show you some things on here. All right, just so you know. All right? Now. Caleb, how are you, man? Yeah, Caleb. Sandy, we're doing good. We're doing really, really good. Just like ripping my hair out, okay? Anyway, play now. Okay, so we have Nick Saban, or Satan, whatever you want to call him, okay? The mascot mashup, all that crap, all right? You got your Dynasty, your Road to Glory, team management settings, your 2020 season, there's a roster on there as well. Ultimate Team, Xbox Live, My NCAA Legacy, and EA Sports College Football Revamped. Now listen, there is a GitHub. It's called College Football Revamped GitHub. What you need to do is you need to go on there. Google it. You will find it, okay? On there, if there's any updates I've done for the mod for this thing, you're going to find them there, okay? And it's really easy. Just copy and paste 6 files over. It's not a big deal, okay? That's number one, if there's an update. And I do believe that there's an update coming out the 27th. So, just hang on for that, all right? But it's really easy. Just follow that College Football Revamped GitHub, all right? And you will see. Stay on there, and you will see when updates are done and everything. Because they got a lot of people writing for that thing. It is a very, very well-known game. People love this game. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of people that play it. So, stick with the GitHub. All right? There's also links to download rosters, your buddies' rosters, whatever you want to do. There's also web apps for it, all kinds of crazy stuff. Changing team colors, jerseys, everything. It's all on there, okay? So you've got the mod. It's already installed, all right, and you're good to go, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to back out of here. Okay? Yes. Now, what we're going to do, all right, I'm going to change it up a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of Bo2, okay? Why? Well, I can do Advanced Warfare, I can do Ghosts, I can do all that stuff, okay? The Outpost works the same, but Bo2 has 2 menus that are injected into it, okay, that the other games don't have. So I'm going to kill 3 birds with 1 stone, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you Bo2 with Jiggy and Sentinel for zombies, and also the Outpost running, okay? So we're going to go over here, we're going to go to Xbox 360 games, all right? Now, what we're going to do, all right, is we're going to go on over to Bo2. We're going to fire this mother up, all right? And it's going to take us in there. Okay, now I'm going to do a local game on this thing, okay? Because I'm not going online live with your console, okay? You need to get a profile and put that on there for this thing, all right? This is a Virgin KV. It's the original KV that's right off this Xbox. So, it's unbanned and all that kind of good stuff, and it will stay that way. Be treated right. Okay, now we're going to go ahead. We're going to press start. All right. Now, here we go. Alright, now we're going to go ahead, we're going to go into multiplayer right here. Okay? Click on that. And it's going to start. And you're going to see Bo2 Cheats are loaded. You're going to see Bo2 is bypassed. Okay? We're going to go down. We're going to do a local game. Okay? And we're going to set up some target test dummies. Alright? And then what we're going to do is we're going to start the match. Now, the all post works the same for all the games that are mentioned in the guide. D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. Now, Jiggy, you hold in on the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. That will open up the Jiggy menu. You can select with A. Okay, you back out with X. Alright, and I'm going to narrate this as I do this, okay? So we start the match, okay? The match is going to start. And we're gonna after we pick a weapon, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open up Jiggy. And we're gonna go through Jiggy a little bit. Alright? And there's a ton of stuff on there. I mean, it's been around for a long time, but you know, there's some people that don't know about it. So anyway, holding left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, there it is. Main mods, okay? I'm gonna do quick mods because it does a whole bunch of them all at the same time and they pop up over here. Alright? I'm gonna hit X to back out. Alright? Now listen, if you want to go online with this thing, with Jiggy enabled, okay? With the off host, okay? Now the off host you don't have to do this, but with Jiggy you do. Alright, you have to go into a session by yourself, go to host only, hit A, go to force host, hit A. Then back out of here, hit X, and then you back out, and what you do is you back out of that session. Then you go into a public session, you'll be the host, and then you'll be able to, you know, use Jiggy, share Jiggy with other people online, all that other stuff, alright? So anyway, now what we're going to do is we're going to do some mods. So we're going to hit A. And I'm going to modify the bullets. I'm going to use swarms, I'm going to use grenades, I'm going to use explosive bullets, I'm going to use hunter killers, and I'm going to use AGR rockets, and I'm going to use blood bullets, and I'm going to use cobra bullets. I'm going to throw the kitchen sink at them, including the animals and everything, and flare bullets to burn them, okay? So I'm going to bite them, burn them, and venomize them all at the same time, alright? Now, we back out of here by hitting X, okay? We're going to back out of here. Now, to open up the off post, alright? Look, this is the way you do it. D-pad left, there's the off post. X to select. Turn all this shit on with X and use the D-pad to go down and all that. Aimbot, we'll turn that on. We'll do on screen. We'll turn all this crap on right here. We'll go to ESP. We'll turn that on. We'll do pyramids. We'll do this and this and this. And then we'll do this, okay? Then, we'll just hit B. We'll hit B once more. Stand up, hit D-pad left, and now the menu's closed. Now, we'll go out here, and when they turn blue, let them have it, okay? We can fly through the air with the left button, okay? Get a bird's eye view and start shooting people left and right and destroying everything in sight and then some. Don't do this online because you will piss a lot of people off. And when in doubt, take out the unfair aimbot. Now you shoot through buildings, schools, and everything else and get automatic headshots every time. And guess what? Now you just pissed off the entire lobby. Everybody hates your guts. You're gonna get a bunch of hate mail, and you're probably gonna get your profile banned. All right? So anyway, don't do this online. All right? It's just for demonstration purposes only. Okay? Mod nicely. Okay? Help people. You can give them mods. You can have fun with them. You know, do all kinds of stuff. But when you do this shit, you piss people off, okay? And it's no fun. It really isn't. I mean, you just ended the game. There it is. It's done. What skill is that? There's no skill in that. You know, but it's fun to be able to mod and help people. What the hell? Alright? So now, we're done with Jiggy, okay? Plain and simple. Now we're going to back out of here. Yeah, we're going to leave the lobby. We're going to back out of here. Now we're going to go straight to zombies, alright? Now, zombies uses a sentinel menu. Almost the same thing like Jiggy, but just a bit different. You got to hold in the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick to open it up. You're going to use X to select on this one, and then push on the right thumbstick to back out. So we're going to do another little local game right here. Alright? And here comes the Earth as we know it, and the way that it's heading, that's what it's going to look like very soon, I promise. Okay? And we're going to have to deal with zombies and all this kind of good stuff. Okay? So now we're going to start the match, alright? Yeah. We're going to start the match, and then I'm going to narrate again on how to use Sentinel. Okay? Now, I'm running the green run, Northern Hemisphere, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. It's loading. Okay, like it's good. Come on, get on over there. There we go. Ah! Now, okay, and there's the instructions on what to do. So we'll hold it on the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. There's the menu. We're going to use X to select. We're going to turn God mode on, infinite ammo, yeah, unlimited sprint, yeah, we'll do double speed, no clip, because we can run around like a bunch of fucking idiots. Okay, and toggle aimbot. Alright, now we'll back out of there by hitting the right thumbstick. Weapons menu, we will go ahead and we will grab something that actually will do a lot of damage. Okay, there we go, like a fully automatic RPG. Alright, now what we'll do is we'll back out of there. Okay, and there's the main menu right there. You have personal mods, weapon mod, fun menu, models menu. There's a whole ton of stuff in here. I mean, a ton. Alright, so you can do anything you want. You can do anything to the players that you want, whatever you want to do. Okay, so now wait a minute. Excuse me, really? Really? Can't kill me, can you? Ah, but I can kill you, just like that, see? It all works really good, I promise, see? And look, I'm not dead. Oh, look, more. There we go. Okay, so anyway, as you can see, that works out pretty well. Alright, and all the zombies are dead, and I win, hooray for me. And I'm jumping around like an idiot, and I'm running double speed. Haha! So anyway, there you go, alright? Jiggy, in a nutshell, works good. Open the menu back up, left trigger, push in a right thumbstick, there you go. And there it is. Like I said, there's your instructions right there. Alright? So anyway, that's Jiggy. And, excuse me. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, there you go. Now, we're going to get out of here. Okay? Now what we're going to do, okay, we're going to go over to GTA 5. We're going to use Purge 4.0 on GTA 5. It also loads 3.9 on GTA 5. Now, 3.9 is the older menu, 4.0 is the newer menu. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get on over to Grand Theft Auto 5. We're going to hit A again, alright, and now let's get started up. You're going to see a text box pop up, and what I want you to do is I want you to hit A. Leave that just where it is right there. Open menu with left D-pad next. Purge 4.0 currently opens with right D-pad and right thumbstick. That is static. That's staying that way for now, okay? So anyway, it's going to be two different menus that are actually loaded stream from the server, okay? Now, we are loading up a game save that I got on here. I'm going to show you both menus and how they work, all right? And then what I'm going to do is after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how to get this thing online for the first time. I'm going to also show you, okay, how to copy and paste files and folders and all that. Get into a little bit of dash launch, and I'm going to show you how to use Xbox 360 Neighborhood, FTP, and all that kind of good stuff. So that way then you're able to manipulate the file system easy. Okay? You follow me? Alright? So please pay attention to this. It's very important, okay? Matt, going good, man. Going good. Running around like an idiot, as you can see. Caleb? Yeah, I'm making it alright. I'm about ready to rip my hair out, man. I'm seeing chips and wires in my sleep now. Okay? It's friggin' bad, man. Alright. We're going to step out here, okay? And then what we're going to do here, alright, is we're going to look at my beautiful Japanese wannabe Harley and my wannabe freaking Charger, okay? So anyway, the menu's going to pop up from over on the right-hand side, okay? It takes a minute because it's actually streaming from a server. It's not actually stored on the console. Security purposes, okay? Lots of good stuff in there. I feel sorry for someone who tries to try and crack this. It's going to be fun. But, anyway, there you are, Purge 4.0. Now, we're going to close this out first by hitting right D-pad and right thumbstick. Then what we're going to do, we're going to open up 3.9, the older menu. This menu has been around since 2015 or so, okay? You know, and it's been a stable menu, and everybody uses it. Hell, they use the crack version of it all freaking day long and everything. It's freaking nuts. So anyway, all right, quick start options. Hit A. Excuse me. All right? Now, very easy. You want to turn an option on? Hit A. Turn it off? Hit A. Okay? To back up from the sub-menu, hit B. Pretty easy. Now, I'm going to go down here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to back up the time a little bit so we can see. There we go. Instant daylight. Gotta love it, okay? I'm sorry about that. Ooh! Swallowed something the wrong way. That did not sound good. Forget I said that. Anyway, back out of there. Back out of there. We're going to close out 3.9. Alright? D-pad left and X. Now we're going to open up the new menu 4.0. We're going to hit A. Alright? Again. God mode. We're going to turn that on. And we'll leave those off. I gotta get this thing out of my throat. Oh, shit. Boy, that did not sound good. Alright, anyway. Give yourself all weapons. Infinite ammo. Super punch, super run, super jump, super swim. No ragdoll. And don't fucking bother me on a goddamn phone. Alright. Now, anything grayed out, that's gonna be for online only. Okay? That's why it's grayed out. Alright? We're in story mode right now. Okay? So now, we'll back out of here by hitting B. Quick options. Again, go off the radar, GTA Online only. Slow-mo, self-explanatory. Clean pet. You get bullet wounds, clean yourself up. Invisible pet, invisible vehicle. Drone mode. Yes. Now, you articulate with the thumbsticks, okay? You can go straight up and down or an angled view, whatever. All right. Now, zoom in, right trigger. Zoom out, left trigger. Pretty easy, right? Now, if you want to, you can highlight teleport to target zone and hit A, and there I am. Here I am. See? Here I am, here I am, here I am. Now I'm over here, now I'm over here, now I'm over here. Now I'm over here, in the garage, over here. Okay? Teleport to target zone. Pretty simple, right? Okay? Now, air superiority. it is what it says it is, okay? Just target something like this Jeep, and pretty much you can take care of it very quickly, all right? So on and so forth, okay? So anyway, right button is fast missiles, left button is slow missiles, okay? You can watch them going in, see? Fire more, yeah. How nice is that? Yeah, people trying to get away. Yeah, that ain't working out. Okay, and by the way, I'm in God mode, so I can even missile myself, see? Doesn't even bother me, not a bit, okay? Not one single bit. Alright, so anyway, that's air superiority, okay? And yeah, go ahead, keep going through there, okay? RC car mode, alright? Self-explanatory. If you have a car, you can control it from the sky. If you're in a session and you tag someone's car, well, pretty much you can control their car without them even knowing about it. And they're sitting there going like, why is it turning right when I should be turning left? Fun thing to play with, okay? Then of course, oh, a fire truck on fire, okay? Little fire dude's dead. Now, creator mode, all right? Vehicle spawner. You put anything anywhere you want, okay? Vehicle spawner. You can spawn vehicles. See what I'm saying? You can easily just hit A, and you can make a supercar pileup. See? All works good. All right? We got this guy here. Wait a minute. There. He's dead now. Okay, now we'll back out of there. Okay? We'll back out of there. PTFX spawner, and then of course, all right, we'll turn off air superiority. Okay? And what we'll do is we'll get out of drone mode here. All right, now we'll go to My Player. My Player shows your stats, your wallet balance, health, armor, and heading. Okay, if you go to all players while you're online, well, you'll be able to see what everybody else got. Who to mug, who not to mug, who to rape, and all that other happy nonsense. Okay? Back out of there. Teleport locations. Every freaking teleport location in Los Santos and then some. And it scrolls on and on and on and on and on. Okay? Also, into a personal vehicle, into a nearest vehicle. Ahead 10 foot. Then you have your IPL maps. Okay? And you can stash your current location. And when you turn the console off and turn it back on, it'll be there. Alright? Now, recovery options. Again, GTA Online only. When you're live and you're in a session, well, you can be nice to people or you can be really naughty to people. Okay, it all depends upon your mood. All right. So, character options. Okay, one of my favorites. We can stash the current pet variation. We can change the model. You can spawn with the weapons, spawn with random components, randomize the components, and I can become an FIB, or I can become a cop, or I can become a Marine. Okay? Or better yet, I can become a freaking stripper, baby. That's right. Look at me and my freaking legs and thigh highs and buns of steel. Yes. I love me. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. That's even better. There we go. Ninnies. Ha-ha. So anyway, yeah, in a purple thong. Yep. That's exactly the way I dress. In fact, I'm dressed that way right now. So anyway, okay. So we have strippers. Okay? Now, we're back out of there. Okay? You can randomize the components. You can change whatever you want. Okay? You know, I mean, it goes on and on and on. It's crazy. All right? Now, component prop editor. Okay, you can remove the props, reset the appearance, restore the full components. You can modify the face, the mask, the hair, the tits, the vajayjay, the legs. Special 1, 2, and 3 scares me because I have no idea what the hell. Texture, torso, hats, glasses, and you can adjust her ears. Okay. You can make them so they have handles, so that way you can grab onto it. All right? I'll back out of there. Genealogy Editor. Okay. If you're into like test tubes and all that kind of good stuff, and you want to like modify a human, well, that's where to go. Don't blame me if you make something really scary. I don't want to hear about it. Okay? Back out of there. Restore original animations. Yes, we can make her do anything that we want her to do. Okay? Ambient animations. We can make her do sit-ups. Yes, that's it. Get them nipples hard. Yeah. Then we can make her do push-ups. Then we can make her do pull-ups. Then we can make her do a sex loop male, sex loop prostitute, shag loop A, shag loop poppy, paparazzi shag loop, BJ loop prostitute, drunk driver loop mode, drunk driver loop female, Trevor jerking off, okay, pole dance. We make her do another pole dance, a totally different pole dance, and a private dance, all right? Then we can do the tap dance, we can do the butt wag. Yeah, the butt wag is good. Check this out. Yeah, that's it. Shake it. Birth dance, heaven dance, then we can make her on fire. Yeah, that's a good one. And electrocution, that's even better, okay? And then, of course, shotgun damage. Ah, yes, that would be a hell of a sideways fuck right there, you know? I mean, look, yeah, she's got a tail. Oh my God, she's got a point. Yes, that's shotgun damage. Then we have stun gun damage, okay? Then you have Trevor Howard, Dark Howling, barrel rolling, mediating, waving arms, arrest hands, swap propel, chomp hump, okay, the chomp hump loop, okay, chomp dump editor, P right, P left, P right exit, dump loop, growling, attack, ground attack, ground attack, jack base, D-force. Okay, you got a ton of stuff on here, okay? Shuffle seats, okay, so on and so forth. So you got a ton of stuff on here. We're going to stop that now, okay? So now we'll back out of there. Food animations. Yes, we can make her drunk as fuck, and we can make her walk on over here and make her puke her freaking guts out right in this guy's fucking lap. Hey, baby, come on over here. Let me get you. Here, wait a minute. Where you going? Hey, stop. All right, so anyway, there we go, and we're drunk as fucking tripping all over our fucking selves, okay? Now, we'll go ahead, we'll stop that. Back out of there, okay? Scenarios. Yoga. I love yoga. Yes, spread those nipples. Yes, there you go. That's the ticket, okay? So on and so forth. Enough yoga. All right. So anyway, as you can see, you do all kinds of crazy shit in there. Pet options, okay? Pet spawner. Yes, we can spawn anything that we want, but you know what's going to happen, okay? Especially with me. We're going to spawn some strippers. Why? Because we like strippers. That's the reason why. Bikini chick, lost hoe, lost slut, so on and so forth, okay? Spawn pet manager, okay? Now, you can go ahead and you can grab hold of any pet that you want. See the little arrow? Yeah, you got her. You got her, so on and so forth. You can delete them, or you can teleport to them. By hitting A, teleport to pet, or delete pet. Pretty simple, right? Okay, there you go. Now, I'm not going to delete any of them. I like them. Vehicle options, anything you want to put on your car, okay, you can. Okay, engine, armor upgrades, the whole 9 yards, everything. All right? Los Santos Customs. So spawn, motorcycles, cars, boats, transvestites, and all that kind of good stuff. Weapons option, my favorite, okay? Now, little innocent me. Let me grab the gravity gun. Now, bitch, I sent you down that street to go ahead and friggin' do some blowjobs and get me some money, and you didn't do it. So guess what? I'm just going to freaking grab hold of you like this, and I'm going to shake you around a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the right button to throw you up in the air. And then I'm going to use the left button to bring you back like a boomerang. I'm going to throw you up in the air again and bring you around like a boomerang. Then I'm going to use you as a weapon. Okay? And you work really good as a weapon, as you can see. Okay? And we'll bring her back up to the street here. Hang on, she's coming. There she is, okay? So on and so forth. Knock cars over, you know, pretty much do whatever we want to do, okay? You know? Works real good as a weapon. Bitch, I told you, where's my freaking money, huh? Where's my fucking money? Where's my fucking money, okay? Here, you don't give me my fucking money? Here's what happens to you now, okay? Right, there you go. How you like that, don't you? You like that, don't you? Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So we'll bring her back. And, yeah, there she is. And then we'll throw her up in the air and we'll just get rid of her and she'll come down sooner or later. Gravity gun, okay? When in doubt, out of bullets, hell, let's fling some strippers. What the hell, okay? You know, they work real good too, just like bullets. See what I'm saying? Destroys cars, no problem right there. Dude, that poor guy don't even know what's happening. Come on, get out of the car. Get out of the car, buddy. Get out of the car. That's it. There you go, huh? Yeah, you can fuck a guy up like that. See? It works real good. We're going to have version 2.0, which actually will wrap her legs around the guy and kill him. Okay? With her JJ. Okay? But anyway, yeah, when you're out of bullets, hell, just fling strippers at people. Works great. Okay? Enough of that. Misc options, protections, menu options. Make it bigger, make it smaller, whatever you want to do. Have fun. It feels good, do it twice. Creator mode. There is a bunch of shit in here. I have no idea what the freak it does. And you know what? It's your job to find out, okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. I have no idea. Have fun with that one. My stash stuff. That's all the stash, pet variations, paint palettes, and teleports, okay? Beta options, show frames per second. That's 4.0 in a nutshell. There you go. All right? Now, we're going to back out of here. Okay. Now that the fun part is over, all right, now the fun part is over. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to show you how to get this mother online for the first time. Now this is very important. You really need to pay attention to this, because if you don't, you're going to be ripping your hair out, and I don't want to see that. I want you to be able to enjoy it and not rip your hair out, okay? To get this thing online for the first time, when you first get this thing, you do not just power it on, you do not, no. What you do is simply this, all right? And it goes for all the consoles, fat, slim, whatever. Pull the drive door, pull the hard drive out, place it up here, okay? Power the console on. Get your controller ready, sync up your controller, okay? And then when the system boots, okay, which it will, and which it just did, and the thing boots like a beast. All right, now, okay? You're going to get the original dashboard. You're not going to get the fancy dashboard and all that crap, because all that stuff is on here. All right? So here we go. We're at the original dashboard. Now, what do? We go up, we go over, we go to settings, we go to system. Okay? Under system, we go to network settings. Now, your Wi-Fi access point is going to pop up over here. Okay, when it does, I want you to click on it and put your password in. When you do that, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection like so. We're looking for a check mark and 2 red X's. Okay, once we get that, we're good to go. Now, on a stock Xbox, that's bad. But on RGH, that's good because we're actually blocking the internet and Xbox Live because we don't need to connect to them directly. We need a stealth server. So then that way then the KV doesn't get banned. You see what I'm saying here, okay? So we just want to connect to our local area network for right now. And we did, okay? You got that check mark? Good. You got that? Good. Power the console off, all right? Then what I want you to do is once it powers off, or you forcefully power off, sometimes it has that background download on, it stays on, take the hard drive, slip it back in, okay? Seats with a click, put the drive door on, just like that. And then what I need you to do is I need you to pull the power cord on this thing. And I need the power cord pulled for 5 minutes, okay? Do not pull it out and just plug it back in. That is not going to work, okay? You got to leave it out for 5 minutes. We got to clear the DNS out on this thing, all right? Because right now it's off in limbo land. It'll act like it's connected, but it's not connected. You'll try to get an Xbox Live, you'll get a DNS error and all that crap, all right? Leave it out for 5 minutes. Now me, it's already been on my network, so this should work, and it should be fine, okay, for me. But you got to leave it out for 5 minutes. After that's done, all right, power the console on. Hopefully it will boot. And go ahead, let me sync up this controller here once again. All right. And the system's going to boot now. And when it does, all right, what's going to happen? Wait a minute. There we go. All right. And what's going to happen is now it's going to boot into FSD dash. Now, you'll see the green stuff moving around here. When that green stuff stops moving, the focus went out on this damn thing. Sometimes I got to, this camera, there we go, okay? That's going to stop moving around, okay? Then you're going to see this come on. FSD is going to start up. You're going to get notifications, okay? And there's your notifications, all right? Now, we're halfway there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go on over to the homebrew section right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we'll go right to Xbox 360 dashboard. We're going to hit Add. All right, now a square should pop up with your name on it. And it did. That means you're connected to live, okay? Which means you're good to go, all right? No problems, life is great. We're good. So we hit Add. Now, what I want you to do, and this goes for all of them, go to xboxlive.com/live on your computer. Think up a silly name, think up a silly password, and make a modder's account. Don't put your retails on here if you don't, because they can get banned. You can go into Bo2 or GTA 5 and act like a complete moron, and they can ban your profile. Okay, and you can always put a new KV on it if the KV gets banned, but you can't get a new profile. So if you paid money and worked hard for your profiles and you want to keep them, keep your retail on your retail console. All right, mod it from a distance with a modder's account. All right, that's my advice to you. But you do whatever you want to do. Okay, I leave that up to you. Now, so go to xboxlive.com/live. Like I said, think up a silly name, think up a silly password, okay? Make the profile, and then you download it, okay? When you download it, it's going to look like this. All right? It's spun around. It's on live. We're signed in. Life is good. In the event that that doesn't happen, and you're sitting here at the Xbox 360 download screen, it's like halfway across and ain't going anywhere. You've been sitting there for 15 minutes. It's not going to download because simply it had an error downloading. That's what happened. And of course, it doesn't tell you that, but you're just going to sit there forever trying to download something that ain't going to download, okay? So if that should happen, if you sat there for 15 minutes and didn't download or whatever, you got a problem, all right? So what you do to fix it is this. You back out of the download screen with B, you come here. You go up, you go over. You go to settings, you go to system. On your system, you go to storage. On your storage, highlight the hard drive, go down to profiles, and underneath this profile will be the profile that you downloaded, okay? Hover down to it with D-pad, hit A, all right? And then delete it right off the hard drive. Just get rid of it because it's no good, all right? Once you do that, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. What I want you to do then is I want you to leave that highlighted right there. I want you to hit Y for device options, and then I want you to clear the system cache, and I want you to do it twice, okay? So that's one. Yes, okay? And then we're going to back out of here, back out of here. We're going to go up, we're going to go over, we're going to go to social, we're going to go sign in, and then download the profile. It will download. Once it downloads, you're good. Hit the guide button, go back home, okay? Go to FSD dash. Now, one other program that you got to use Alright, and I'm going to explain that to you. That's XM360. With your profile signed in, you're on live and all that other happy nonsense, just for my head, and just for the sake of sanity for you. Alright? I want you to go on over to the homebrew section, and then what I want you to do is I want you to go to XM360. I want you to start that up by hitting A. Alright? Now, when that starts up, okay, it's now loading DLC and all the XBLA that is on the hard drive, okay? If you happen to download new XBLA or new DLC, you've got to unlock it. Okay, that's what this tool is for. It's to unlock it. All right, it's very simple, and you know, it's a throw list up there. Just got to give it a second because it's actually scanning through the hard drive and getting everything. There you are. Now XBLA, it's very easy. D-pad over left, go to unlock XBLA, and hit A. Now you should see all the files are unlocked and everything's good to go. All right, so now. And if it wasn't, it will be unlocked. Okay? Hit OK. Now, go to show DLC. Hit A. It's going to show the DLC. Now you're gonna D-pad over left twice. So you're gonna go once. There we go, twice. Unlock DLC. Hit A. And like I said, unlocked. Everything's already unlocked. Life is good. If it's not, it will be. That simple. All right. Once you're done there, bring us down to the dash. Hit A, and it'll take you back to FSD dash. All right. Now you can feel free to roam and do whatever it is that you want to do with this crazy thing, okay? Under emulators, all right, just to show you that they work under the emulator, okay? We're going to use, we'll use main for an example. We'll hit A. We'll hit A once again. It's going to start. There's main, okay? Life is good. Now, all your ROMs are right here, okay? Right trigger goes down page by page, and as you can see, there's games ranging back to 1976 or 77. Okay, left trigger, page by page, going up. D-pad down, D-pad up, okay? A to launch the game. Y for options. If you want to put an external drive on it to read ROMs and everything, you can, just like you can with Xbox 360 games too, all right? However, though, when you're into the game, if you press both thumbsticks, a sub-menu is going to come up. You can adjust your frames per second, your video, all that kind of good stuff with it, all right? And then what you can do, if there's mods for that particular game, you can enable them, go back into the game, and play them. When you're done with the game, hit the guide button, go to Xbox Home, and that'll take you back. It's very simple. Classic games, okay, in a nutshell. All right, you cannot run a classic game with this thing with the server on. All right, plain English, you got to run it in bypass mode. Okay, Xbox Classic games, we can go ahead, we can try and play one, and you're just going to get a black screen from hell, and it ain't going to do a damn thing. You're going to be like, oh. So, you want to play classic games, this is what you got to do. All right? I'll show you. Power the system off. And then what you're going to do, power it on, hit eject, leave the tray hanging out until it reaches FSD dash. Okay? System's going to boot. When it boots, you're going to get the Xbox 360 logo. Don't push the tray in there. Okay? No. You got to wait for FSD dash. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to wind up with a nightmare on your hands. Okay? I think that my HDMI switch is going a bit crazy here. Hang on here. Wait a minute. Let me swap this over here real quick. No signal. You stupid mother. Yeah. See? Okay. Hang on. Let me reset the video. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Powered on. Hit eject. Tray hanging out. Okay. Now. Set up a controller. Sorry about that. Sometimes this stuff does happen. I've got an HDMI switch there that sometimes it just acts like an idiot. Okay, but it is what it is. I have so many connections on this thing, it's not funny. All right. Anyway, look, we'll boot it up. Okay. Tray hanging out. Leave it out. Now, once we get to FSD dash, push the tray in. Okay. There we go. Now, you can no longer get on Xbox Live and play games, okay? The only way to play Xbox Live games online now is to power it off and power it back on normally, okay? So just remember that. Now, Xbox Classic games, you want to play a classic game? Here we go. We'll play it, okay? There it is. All right, we'll start. The game's going to play, and everything's going to be fine and dandy, okay? There you go. And I'm going to get, there we are, okay? And it plays just like it would back in 2005 on an original Xbox, the big black version. Okay? So anyway, there you go. Alright? Exit the game. Hit the guide button. Go back home. Yep. And you're done. And like I said, When you're in this mode right here, you cannot play Xbox Live 360 games online. Okay, you can't. All right, because it's blocking the internet. All right, that's what bypass mode does. All right. Excuse me. Now, what I'm going to show you how to copy and paste files, folders, and all that kind of good stuff, and show you how to connect to this thing with the computer. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. We're going to do this a little backwards here. Okay. Look, here's the deal here. All right. Listen. This right here, okay, is going to be your IP address that's on your local area network. Okay, on mine it is 192.168.1.25. All right. Now, you want to copy and paste files and folders. It's very easy. If you have a computer, if you have a phone, whatever. Okay, cool, no problem. Let me swap over to my computer. All right. First thing we're going to do. Okay. Now, you can download a program called WinSCP. It's a form of FTP, File Transfer Protocol. Download it, it's free, put it on your machine, you're good to go. You can also download Xbox 360 Neighborhood, SDK. That's another form to connect to this thing, all right, and transfer files and folders and all that stuff. I'm going to first show you FTP, all right? So we'll go to my Windows computer right here, we'll go ahead, we'll do WinSCP, all right? And now we're going to choose the protocol FTP, just like this. Leave that port alone, don't change it. Okay, that's for FTP. Host name 192.168.1.25. Okay? Username Xbox. Password Xbox. Okay? Make sure I type that right. Okay? Log in. Reading remote directory, there you go. Alright, now listen. Stay out of the flash. Don't go in the flash. Alright, that's where the operating system resides. And that's one way. If you delete something from there, you're gonna break the console. All right, or you're gonna be missing a HUD or a login out there. You're gonna lose something. Okay, don't go in there. All right, you're gonna mess around with HDD1 right here. Okay, HDD1. Okay, there you go. There's all the folders nicely laid out, nice and neat. Okay, games, freestyle, emulators, so on, content, all that crap. All your plugins and everything are all through here. Okay, this is the root of the drive right here. If you want, let's say you get a KB, it gets banned or whatever. Okay, well you have one in your folder here. You just drag it and drop it and put it over here. It's gonna say, do you want to overwrite? Yeah. Boom, you're done. Power it off, power it back on. The console will turn on, turn off, and then turn back on. It'll reset the KB and you'll be good to go. All right. Now, if you want to copy a menu over, pretty easy. Okay. Grab hold of a file right here. Left click, hold it, drag it, drop it. And there we go. And there it is right there. Now, to delete it, okay, left click, right click, delete, hit it, okay, and it's gone. Copy and pasting files and folders, okay? You can do it with an entire file, folder, whatever you want to do, okay? Now, we'll get out of here. I'm going to show you Xbox 360 Neighborhood. Now, if you want to, you can download Xbox 360 Neighborhood, latest SDK. Just Google or YouTube it. You'll find one. Download it, okay? Good. What I want you to do, okay, is once you download it and install it, you'll have this big green blob on your computer right here. Double click on that, open it up. Okay? Now this one we're going to get rid of. Okay? Because that one is already been shipped out and gone. So now we're going to add an Xbox 360 to the neighborhood. Alright? So we'll double click on that. Alright, there it is. Add a new Xbox to your neighborhood. Okay? Now, all you're going to do is hit next. Now, remember, you can type in, if this is the only one on your network, you can type in JTAG and it'll automatically find it, okay? For me, I'm going to use the IP address because I have a lot of Xboxes around here that are running all kinds of crazy stuff that people don't need to see and I don't need to bring them in, okay? So anyway, 192.168.1.25, okay? Now, we'll hit next, and it found it, okay? You're going to hit yes here to make it your default. I'm going to hit no because I don't need a default, okay? Hit next. Finish. There it is. Now, when you right-click on it, you can open, explore, reboot, screen capture, synchronize the time, security, set as default Xbox 360, delete, or properties, okay? Now, double-click on it, open it up, okay? Now, it's going to open up the hard drive, and we have to wait for a minute because Neighborhood does this sometimes, okay? It's just the way it is, okay? Anyway, there we are. We're going to mess with volume HDD1 right here. Double click on that. Open it up. Okay? Double click and just wait patiently. It will open at any given time. Feel my whiskers growing. Yeah, getting the spring circle. There it is. Okay. There's your file and your folders and all that stuff. Again, everything nicely laid out as you can see. All right. Now, this is the root of the folder right here. We're going to copy a file folder over, okay? So what we'll do is we will go ahead, we will open up an instance of Explorer. We'll right-click, File Explorer. Good. And there we are. All right. Now, we have our two windows here. We'll go to Desktop, okay? We want to copy a file or a folder over, okay? Just like this right here. So what do? We go ahead, we left-click, hold it, bring it over here. Now, if you put it over one of these, it's not going to copy. You'll see the circle with the line through it. Okay, that's pretty much self-explanatory. You can drop it in a folder. So if you have a whole game, let's say you got a whole game on the folder, right? Well, you drop it right in the games, and it'll transfer it. Takes some time, but it will definitely transfer it, okay? So anyway, we just want to copy this to the root of the drive. Let's say it's a menu, okay? So drag it, drop it, let it go. There it is, okay? Want to delete it? Real easy. Right-click, delete, and hit yes. And it's gone, okay? Now also, FTP, there's different variants, okay? For Linux, if you're using Linux operating system, you can use FileZilla. Same thing for FTP, okay? If you're using your phone, go to the Play Store, put in FTP client, search for one. You will find an FTP client. Download it. Same settings, same everything, and you'll be able to connect through your phone, okay? So there's many different ways to connect to this thing, okay? So anyway, that's Neighborhood, all right? Now, there's another way to do this as well, which I'm going to show you, which is the old way, okay? The very old way. I'm feeling ancient here, all right? You can use a USB stick. Maximum size 64 gig, all right? Because that's all file allocation table 32Cs, okay? Listen. You take a USB stick, you buy one, plug it in your computer, right-click on it, format it, use file allocation table 32 partition scheme, FAT32. All right. Once you format it, you can put your KV on it, your menu, whatever it is that you want to use. Okay. Plug it into the front of the Xbox. All right. Now, go over here. Go to File Manager. Okay. Under File Manager, you will see there's our drives. Okay. Like I said, stay out of the flash. Don't go in there. You have a left window pane, right window pane. It's very simple. HDD1, okay? There you are. There's the files and the folders, just like I showed you on Neighborhood and FTP. Nothing changes, okay? Now, we go over to USB stick, okay? We'll open that up. Hit A, okay? I'm going to use the right trigger to go down, all right? And there's a menu right there, okay? Now, let's say you want to copy and paste it over to HDD1, okay? No problem. It's very easy. These controls are now in effect right here. Just hit X, see, and turns it green. Bring this over here. We're copying from left to right. Hold LB, the button above the trigger, like so. Now, you'll see the arrows. We're copying from here to here. All these commands are now in play. Copy, move, make directory, delete, rename, so on and so forth, okay? So we want to copy it. So hold an LB, hit A, and it'll copy it. Okay? There it is. Now you want to delete it? Highlight it, LB, hit B, it'll ask for confirmation, you hit yes, and it's gone, okay? And you can do it from left to right as well. You can go ahead and use your USB stick here, and you go back out here and use HDD1 right here, and you do the same dang thing like I just showed you, okay? And what you do is instead you hit RB, okay? Not the sandwich, dude, okay? Get that off your mind. You see, right? So we're copying then from left to right, okay? And these commands, again, come into play. Pretty simple. It's a very simple file manager, okay? Works good. All right, we'll back out of there. Now, okay. One other thing I want to go with through you, okay, is going to be Dash Launch, okay? Now, Dash Launch is a program that creates a launch engine. When this thing starts up, or in Dash Launch, okay? Hit A, we'll start up Dash Launch. All right, now, under Paths, you will see, default, it's booting into Freestyle Dash, okay? Now, That's what you want right there. Okay. Now button B, if you hold that down, it's going to boot. It's going to boot into. It's going to boot into FX menu. Button Y is going to boot into the stock dashboard. While the system is booting, you can hit those buttons. Okay. Now we'll close that out. Behavior. Don't go in here unless you know what you're doing. Okay. Because each one of these things has a different setting here, and with a slight instruction on what to do. If enabled, add-on DLC content license and info will be soft patched when accessed, XBLA patch, so on and so forth. What we have in Ncaa Menu is enabled, no help, no OB, and let's see here, and pretty much all the rest right there. You know, I mean, you got fail reboot, and then safe reboot, exec handler, debug out, patch launch, no updater, remote Ncaa. Alright, so there's a bunch of settings in there. If you don't know what you're doing or you want to learn how to use them, be my guest, go YouTube and you will find out. Alright? So anyway, we'll close that up. We'll hit A. Network. Okay? Ping patch, disabled. Okay? Sign in notice, disabled. Live block and live strong are disabled. If you want to play on Nova Network or Link, you enable XHTTP. Just like that. See? Enabled. Hit A. Disabled. Okay? If for some reason you can't get on Xbox Live, and let's say you see this blocked live, blocked access, or whatever, well, that's because live block and live strong are on for a reason. Don't know why, but if that's the case and your KV is good and you didn't have any problem before, just disable it, okay? Because they will come up as enabled like this, okay? So we want to make sure that those are disabled, all right? Now, timers. Don't mess around in here. That's the HDD timer, 210 seconds, okay? HDD alive, you know, disabled, you know, temp time, so on, so temp cast, all that crap. Like I said, unless you really know what you're doing, don't mess around in there. Plugins. These are your plugins that start. This is the see, you have plugin 1, which is XBDM, that allows you to connect locally to this thing through neighborhood, okay, and all that. Like the Alliance XDX, that's the server file, okay, that's what you're using on the server. Plugin 3 is JRPC2, you can put multiple menus in that thing. Okay? And then, of course, plugin 4 is empty. You can put a mod menu in there. Or plugin 5, you can put a mod menu in there. Pretty simple. Alright? Now, configurator. Okay? First of all, FTP server. Now, it's already on with FSD, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay? Your upserve, calibration launch, you know, Fahrenheit, all that stuff. You know, it all doesn't make a difference. Okay? I mean, just leave that the way it is. Okay? Don't mess around. Alright? You know, I mean, that's the way it works. If you want to change a plugin, it's very easy. Let's say you have a menu that you want to add to this thing, okay? Well, you go to plugin 4. Let's say it's empty, okay? Hit A. Go to the hard drive. Hit A. And if the plugin's on the hard drive, you can go ahead and you can install it, okay? Like Ncaa Cheats, okay? You can install that. Boom, there it is, okay? Then all you got to do is hit RB, highlight HDD, and hit X, and it'll save it, okay? Just like that. And then hit B to back out. Now, we're going to change that, though, because we don't want that, all right? So anyway, we're going to hit RB again, RB one more time. There's a plugin. We're going to go ahead, we're going to hit Y. It's gone. Then we're going to hit RB, bring it down to HDD, X to save it, B to back out. Okay, it's very simple. Now, in the event that you have a dash launch INI that's corrupt, okay, everybody's like, man, I need a new launch INI, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, going like, if you just delete the INI, guess what? It'll make a new one, and then you just add your plugins in. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to make it very simple, okay? We'll go to Homebrew, okay? We'll go to Dash Launch, all right? Now, Dash Launch, we'll hit it, okay? Now, what we're going to do here, okay? No, wait a minute. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one step better, okay? Don't worry there. I'm not going to mess your console up, I promise. Okay, I just want to get through this because I want people to understand this, okay? Go to Utilities, File Manager, okay? Now, what am I going to do? HDD1, okay? Now, what am I going to do? Now, I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do? Launch INI. That's the file that Dash Launch makes, okay? Guess what? We're going to delete the bastard right now. And it's gone right off the hard drive. That's it. It's done. It's no longer there, okay? Now watch what happens when I reboot, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, this is what's going to happen right here, okay, when you do that. So don't be alarmed or anything like that. Hang on. Oh, no, you know what? It didn't reload it. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. hold on, hold on. Now I deleted the launch inning off of there, okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit the power button, I'm going to turn it off, okay? Now, when you delete the launch inning, power it on and hit eject. Again, leave the tray hanging out. Now this thing is going to boot directly to the original dashboard, okay? Now, I want to go through this, like I said, because people don't know this, and I get asked all the time, I need a new launching, I need a new launching. No, you don't. You just need to know how to work it, okay? As you can see, it just booted what? To the stock dashboard. Okay, now what do I do, okay? Well, this is what you do, all right? Look, sync the controller up, back it out, okay? Don't want to sign in, okay? What do we want to do? We want to go to My Games. Go to My Games, okay? And we're going to go to FX Menu. Here you go, right here. Click on FX Menu. Alright? Now, we don't want to sign in. No, don't want to sign in. Now, what do we want to do? Okay, as you can see, you know, this is another menu that you can use. Okay? What we want to do is we want to hit RB. Okay? You'll see, we highlighted HDD1 right here. What we're going to do, go to the Homebrew section right here. Okay? Go to Dash Launch. Click on the default Xdx with A. Okay, Dash Launch will start up. Okay, now, paths. Notice nothing there anymore. Okay, it's gone. So what do we do? Well, we want to boot up with Freestyle Dash, right? Okay, so hit A, HDD, Freestyle. This is really hard. Default.xdx. Okay, there, that took care of that. Now, button B. Okay, want to go ahead, HDD. We want to go to the content folder. We want to run FX Menu if we hit button B. Okay, we'll give it a second once you hit A. And then we'll go down here. See, where the heck is it? I know it by heart. There it is. No, that's Xdx Menu 1.2. Okay, now we don't want to do that. You know, we'll just back out of there. Wait a minute now. Hang on. We'll do that. HDD. Okay. All right, now we'll go to Content. Okay. The 16.0 folder. Click on that. Open it up. There we go, FX Menu. And then hit A. Okay, now, button X. Okay? We're going to go ahead, HDD. Okay? And we'll go down to, let's see here, we'll go down to Content once again. Go here. Open up the 16.0 folder. Go down over here. And then what we're going to use is we're going to use Xdx Menu for this one. Okay? There we go. So if you hit these buttons while it's booting up, that's where it'll go to. Alright? Now, button Y. Okay? We can adjust that too. HDD. Alright? This time though, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the Homebrew section, and that's going to be your original dashboard. So we'll select that. So there you go. Alright? Now that's all done. Now, we're going to close out this by hitting A. We're going to go up to Paths and hit A. Okay? Behavior. Okay? We're going to leave that alone. Don't mess around in there. Okay? Network. Alright, as you can see, live block, live strong, XHTTP is on. We want to turn that off though. We don't want that, okay? And the rest of them are all set up same way. Now, we'll back out of there. Once we did that. Oh no! Didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. But as you can see though, it booted into everything. Let me go ahead and let me finish this out here. Alright? Sorry about that. Okay, so now we're down. Okay, so we got our network straightened out, timers, all that. Plugins. Okay, now we're going to set our plugins up. Okay, plugin 1, HDD. Always plugin 1, always is XBDM. Okay, so right there, select that. Plugin 2, HDD. My server or the server of your choice. Right there, always plugin 2. Plugin 3, HDD. We're going to use JRPC2. Right there. Okay? Plugin 4 is empty. Plugin 5, HDD. And I'm going to go down. I'm going to select GTA 5, Depurge XDX. There you are. Okay? Configurator. Like I said, all that stuff right there. Don't bother with that. Then, once we're done there, then what we do is we hit RB, X to save it. Okay? Now guess what? Now we can back out of it and save the launch inning. And now I'm going to show you. That it's there. Okay? Now, Utilities, look, file manager, HTTP1. Everything on here is right at your disposal. There's your launch any right there. Okay? So there's no reason to go downloading people's launch any's or anything like that. Make your own. Okay? Just make your own. It's that simple. It is that easy. Okay? All that stuff is right there, readily available at your fingertips. Okay? So there you go. Very simple. Alright? That's how you make a dash launch any and set your plugins and paths and all that crap. Okay? You'll get used to it. You'll find out more and more. YouTube is your friend. Okay? Google is your friend. I can't be your personal modder, but I can give you enough information to become dangerous. Okay? The rest is up to you. Alright? I leave it in your hands. Okay? So anyway, there you go, Mr. Skids. I hope that you like it. Alright? And that's the instructional part of this video. Alright? And we're done with this one. Okay? Shipping out today. You will have a tracking number tonight. Okay? Now, we're going to do another one. Okay? But this we're not going to do any instructional with this. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to show these off here. Alright? This is Mr. Steven Cousins. Okay? Totally different console because as you can see, I've got a ton of them there. Okay? So, anyway. Just to show you. Alright? Steven Cousins, he bought this thing from me. Alright, Mr. Cousins, it's all done. So tell you what, I'm going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to boot this little bastard up right now. Okay? Now, of course, I got to sync the controller. And this thing, there we go. Alright, all synced. Okay, good. Now, alright, direct your attention to the screen here. Okay? And this thing, hold on. I hate this when I gotta do this crap. It makes me nuts. Alright, now, there it goes. Life is good. Okay? And we sync the controller, and life is good. Alright, system boots. And of course, we're gonna go to FSD dash. And there it is. And it's the same thing as with the other one. All the instructions are the same way. Okay? Same thing. Okay? This one here, 250 gig drive. Alright, and just to show you all the games on it, as you can see. And there you go. Pretty much plain and simple, just like the other one. Xbox Live Arcade. Yep. Hold an eye, all that crap. Homebrew section, where the tools reside. Your Xbox Classic games. And of course your emulators right there. Okay, now let's check it out and see if it's online. Homebrew section, 360 dashboard, boom. Alright, Square, yep, Steven Cousins, you currently have 30 reserve days left. Got it? Good. Bypass the sign in. As you can see, up online and live. Okay, ready to go, out of the box. So just follow the instructions that I said in the first video, and you'll be fine. Okay? Here's your console, brother. Thank you for your business. I really do appreciate it. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and putting your name back on it. And guess what? It's going out. Now we'll turn this one off. Now I'm going to go to this one. Okay. This one here. Shalon Ever. Okay? Now Shalon, he purchased this console from me off the website as well. Okay? I'm going to go ahead. Let me do this right here. Plug this back in. Plug this in. Oh yeah, and as for the idiot on Apparition that's saying that I only use one console for everybody. You're a moron. Okay? Just proving it right now. I hope that you like your foot in your mouth, okay? Nice making fools out of people. I enjoy it very, very much. Okay? Keep doing the stupid shit. Alright? Anyway, Mr. Ever. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna power it on. Alright. Now this one, I'm not sure what size drive this one is. Okay, I'm going to take a look though, because I know that you ordered it with a bigger drive. Okay, so anyway, we're booting up. Okay, now I'm going to boot into FSD dash. Just give it a second here. Yep, there she goes. I'm going to sync the controller up. It is a bigger drive. Okay, good. And here we are. Alliance. Yeah. Sure. Yes, this is a 500 gig drive. Okay, this one's got a little bit more than the 320 and the 250. Okay, so let's check it out. Okay, Xbox 360 games. It's got a ton of them on there. Okay, as you can see, a little bit different of a complement right here. Okay, Wolfenstein, all that. Yes, Ncaa Football 14, fully modded with version 9. Okay, yeah, NBA 2K16, Mortal Kombat, DC Universe, Mortal Kombat, MW3. You got the Mass Effect series on this thing too. Okay, all the trilogy, Mass Effect trilogy, Halo, Grand Theft Auto 5. Yep, all that stuff. It's all right there. I mean, you got a ton on there, okay? Oh, back out of there, Xbox Live Arcade, all right? There's more on this, okay, as you can see, a lot more on this, all right? You know, all kinds of games, and there's your GoldenEye right there, all right? Back out of there. Homebrew section, again, where the tools reside. There you go. All right? Xbox Classic games. Now, you got some more classic games on here. Because, like I said, you can only fit so much on a 250 gig drive, okay? You got the Halos, the original Halo, all that kind of good stuff. So for the original stuff right there, okay? Back out of there. Emulators. Yeah, you got the same complement of emulators on there too. All right? Let's make sure she goes online, okay? So what we'll do, we'll go to Homebrew section right here. Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. Shalon Everett, you're on Alliance Live. You currently have 30 reserved days left. Got it? Good. Bypass the sign-in. And there you are. You're online. Okay? Up, online, and live. Eyeball-pleasing HUD. Fifth tab. All your cheats. Xbox Home. Bring it back. FSD dash. Okay? There you go, brother. All right? I hope that you like it. And I really do appreciate your business. Thank you very, very much. Okay? Like I said, you got a 500 gig drive in this damn thing. Okay? So, you know, you got plenty. There's 20 gigabytes left, so you can put more DLC on it or whatever, or you can remove games and you can put your games on it if you want. It doesn't matter, okay? So anyway, there you go. Shalon, thank you so much for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? Moving right along. All right. Stick his little name back on there. Lorraine is going to kill me because she has to ship these out. She's going to freaking kill me. Okay? Let's see here now. All right. Okay, Saxon Hamilton. Okay, another cool guy. Well, you're all cool, all right? But he's a really good guy. I talked with him. He wants me to do an original Xbox for him. He wants me to mod. Okay. So anyway, Saxon, brother, here she is, all done. Okay. Tell you what, we'll boot it up. And sync the controller on this one. Oh my God. Okay. There she is, boots like a beast. Okay. One shot, one kill. I was going to boot up. I'm going to get the FSD dash. Sync the stupid controller up. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to get the FSD dash. There we are. Now this one's got a 320 gig drive, I do believe. Yes, it does. Okay, so. You got 5.1 gigs left on that thing, okay, as you can see. All right, now, you know, because it's tight. It's definitely tight. You got a few more things on here, okay? Xbox 360 games, all right, Advanced Warfare, you can see a little bit different of a complement here, all right? Yes, your Ncaa Football 14, completely fully modded. GTA 5, of course, your Gears of War series, all the Call of Duties, BO series, Battlefield, Tomb Raider, all that kind of good stuff. All back to Advanced Warfare. So you got more on there. Okay? Back out of there. Xbox Live Arcade. You got a little bit more on there as well. Okay? And of course you have you know, GoldenEye, wherever the hell it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's the latest GoldenEye that was leaked a few weeks back. Okay? So, you know, ton of XBLA on there. Back out of there. Okay? Homebrew section. Where your tools reside again. Okay? Xbox Classic games. Yeah, you got a couple more classic games on there. Okay, you got some Grand Theft Auto series, Midnight Club, all that kind of good stuff. It's for your original. And then, of course, your emulators. Same thing. It's all on there, buddy. All right. Make sure it's online. Okay. Go to the Homebrew section right here. Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit the A button. All right. Here you are, Saxon Hamilton. You're on Alliance Live. You only have 30 reserved days left. Got it. Good. Okay. Bypass the sign-in. As you can see, up online, live. KB is good. hit the guide button, 5th tab, all your cheats right there. Okay? To enable, well, to disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Pretty easy. Okay? Xbox Home. Bring it back. Saxon, thank you for your business, man. I really do appreciate it, brother. I really do. And, you know, I'm happy that you went with me. Looking forward to do your original Xbox. That should be a blast. Okay? A lot of people have been asking me about those now. Because I did one, you know, I mean, I've done several of them. But, you know, I mean, you know, not a lot of people, but then all of a sudden, just out of clear blue, bam, bam, bam. I'm like, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do anything. All right, so anyway, there you go. Paxton, thank you so much for your business, man. Greatly do appreciate it. Okay, let's turn this one off. On to the next one. Let's see here now. What do I got here? Oh, yes. Here we go. Big boy. Jimmy Valencia. All right, now. Jimmy. Yeah. My friend. This here is a specimen of a Jasper, okay? She's a big girl. All right? Now, we're going to use an Ethernet connection for that. It's bridged to my computer, okay? Just like you would. Or you could use a wireless adapter. It's the same thing for setting up, you know, the network. Same way, just with a wired adapter, you just choose wired, that's it. You're going to find a damn hole here, son of a... Oh, there it is. Got you now, you little... There we go. Alright, now, plugged in, good to go. Alright, this is RGH 1.2 with a cool runner Rev C in it. Alright, we're going to go ahead, we're going to boot it up. Okay, now, of course, again, I got to sync the controller on this thing. Yep. Okay. Now, bring it over here. Alright. I hate that. It does this a lot when I'm doing all this kind of crazy stuff right here. Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me turn it over. Let me turn it back. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Thank you. Okay. Now, go ahead. Sync the controller up. Here we go. Booting on up. I'm going to boot into FSD dash. Okay. Now the hard drive on this thing says 120. It is not a 120. Okay. That's just the shell. Alright. Well, there we go. Booting into FSD dash. Here we are. And there you go. Alright. The actual size of this hard drive, I'm going to tell you what it is. Here. Okay. It's 250 gig drive. Okay. You can see it right there. 229. Okay. There's only 1.4 gig left on this thing. So it's stuffed. Solid. Okay. Well, look, Jimmy. Xbox 360 games. Again. Compliment. Okay. All the games that you wanted. Okay. Along with Ncaa Football 14, which is fully modded. Version 9, of course. Back out of there. Xbox Live Arcade. Yep. And there's your Live Arcade right there. And your golden balls. Alright. Homebrew section. Where all your tools reside. Okay. Xbox Classic games. A couple classic games. And then, of course, emulators. And there's your emulators right there. Okay. And you're all good to go. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do here. And we'll make sure that she's up and online. Go to the homebrew section right here. 360 dashboard, hit the A button. Let's see here. Yep, there's your square. Jimmy Valencia, you're on Alliance Live. You're currently at 29 0 days left. Got it good. You'll have 30 when it gets Steve. Don't worry, I will change that. It will be fine. Hit A. Bypass the sign in. And there you go. Alright, she's up online and live. Our eyeball pleasing HUD. Over on our 5th tab, all of our cheats, okay? To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Alright? Xbox Home. Bring it back to FSD dash. Now listen, Jimmy. Look, man. When you get this thing, all right. Now I showed the wireless connection. It's the same thing with the wired. You just choose wired connection. Test the connection. And when that happens, okay, shut it down. Pull the plug on it. Make sure you pull a hard drive too. Okay. Pull the plug 5 minutes. Then let it sit. 5 minutes. Plug it back in. You'll be good to go. All right, Jimmy. Thank you for your business, man. I hope that you like it. I really do appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you very, very much. All right, on to the next one. Okay, turn this one off here. This one is a Jasper. I love Jaspers. They are tough, tough little species. Okay? All right, now, what do we have here? Okay, yes! Frankenstein! Save this one for last. Mr. Bradley West. Bradley. Now, Bradley sent this thing into me, and you saw I did a video on it this morning because I was bitching about it because, why? Well, all kinds of things were screwed up in it. The guy did solder points that were horrible, okay? The whole thing was, I mean, I still had to, I'm going to frame this damn thing, okay? Anyway, he got it. He sent it to me. It was all screwed up, okay? Well, we fixed it. Now, it does have a SSD drive, which is pretty interesting. Also, Bradley plays his games from for using SMB, okay, which means he uses his NAS storage, okay? He uses Aurora. I didn't want to mess around with any of his settings or anything like that, so I didn't. But what I did was I fixed it, so now it boots, okay, and it runs. We fixed the solder points on it. We did a little patch jump between R4D4 and FTR4 and CR511, which was completely, the trace was completely blown right off of there by some moron with a freaking soldering iron that obviously did not know what the hell he was doing, okay? Anyway, she's all done. Bradley, I'm going to go ahead and plug this in here. Let me plug this one in right here, okay? And we're going to go ahead and we will power it on. And this, by the way, is a Trinity as well. And we took out that Cool Runner chip and we put in an Ace chip, okay? And of course, it boots like a beast, okay? Alright, and we're going to boot up, and what's going to happen is we're going to boot into Aurora, because that's the way he's got this thing set up here. Alright, so, there we are, Aurora, and by the way, you're on my server, okay? I'll all set up. Now, the reason why the games are dark on this thing is because, like I said, he uses his NAS server. He's using SMB, okay? So he's connecting to his NAS server. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use his profile to sign in right here. Select that. There we go. All right. And there's all your games, just the way that they were, just the way Aurora was when you got it, okay? Except you got one other thing here now, okay? If you hit RB, you can go on over to Homebrew section right here, okay? And it's going to bring up, now this was not on there. Okay, you were on 3.17 dash launch and all that. Well, I put the dash on there, and I put dash launch 3.21 on there. So now you're all up to date, including the avatar, including the NAND. Everything is all up to date now, okay? And like I said, we fixed it because obviously it is working, okay? So we'll go to Xbox 360 dashboard, all right? Now, just to show you, well, again, Bradley West, you're on Alliance Live. It's only 30 reserved days left. Got it? Good. Okay? Now, just to show you that it's online, well, you see, you're signed in, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign you out because you don't have, you know, all right? I said sign out. Damn it. There we go. Okay? Now I should sign out. There we go. Okay? Now, we'll go ahead, and as you can see, it's up, it's online, and it's live. You can get a live account on here, and now you could play online too. All right? No problem. Also, I know that you play on Nova. Okay? You have a Unity account on this damn thing. All right? So therefore, you have got to enable XHTTP under dash launch in order to be able to use Nova. Okay? That will in turn turn off the server, okay, which allows you to be on regular Xbox Live. All right? So anyway, that's how that works. All right? As you can see, there it is. And it's the same way to boot up and get this thing online live as I showed in the first console. All right? You got to pull a hard drive, power it on, set up on your network connection. All right? And then go ahead, just power it off, pull a plug on it, plug the hard drive back in, leave it sit for 5 minutes, okay, then plug the power supply back in, and off you go. All right? So anyway, we'll go back to Xbox Home now. See if it takes us back. Yep, and here we are, okay? And there's Aurora. And you got 1,116 titles on that thing. Holy shit. Man, your NAS server must be jammed, man. Which is really cool, actually. I like that idea. It's good. So we got the Big Dick Bandit here. We got Donald Trump, 666. Hitler's Bay. Daniel. And Radical Xbox. You got some really interesting things right there, okay? If you want to use this profile online, like I said, you just got to enable it and you're good, okay? So anyway, there you go. It's all set. Our server. And if you have these games on your NAS server, okay, Bo2, Ghost Cheats, Modern Warfare 3, you can use the off host on the server, okay? You got 30 reserved days left on it, okay? Reserved days mean that when you turn the console on, the server starts. When you turn the console off, the server stops, okay? So it stops counting time. That's what reserve days are. Okay? So anyway, we're good to go. Brother, thank you for your crazy business. I really do appreciate it. Okay? And, yeah, do me a favor. Don't call me. I won't call you. Okay? You, whoever did this was a complete, utter idiot. You know? I mean, people tell me, well, why you bitch so much and everything? Well, if you have to go ahead and make jump patches on motherboards and everything else because of freaking morons that don't know how to set a temperature on a soldering iron, you'd be bitching too. And don't tell me that you wouldn't be, okay? So anyway, listen, Bradley, thanks again for your business. I greatly appreciate it. I'm glad I was able to fix it for you, especially when you sent it in multiple pieces, okay, when I opened up the box. So all that mess, okay? Now, all right, let me make sure I got everybody here. Yep, Stephen Cousins. Yep, I know Skids. Bradley West. Saxon Hamilton. Yep, Shalon Everett. And good old Jimmy Valencia. Guys, listen, thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right? And thank you for, just the continued support and, recommending me and everything, because I know all of you do. A lot of you have done that. And, I have gotten accolades and all kinds of crazy stuff, and I greatly do appreciate it, more than you guys know. All right? And sometimes, I don't have the time to show it or say it. But I will tell you this, though. Just to show some appreciation, I might be having a giveaway come up, okay? And it's not going to be for just some stupid little RGH that just is RGH with LEDs around the fan. No, a fully custom one. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is, okay, because I haven't decided yet, and I got to talk with some people first, okay? But, however, though, I will be having a giveaway come up. As I normally do every year, I do, quite a few giveaways, okay? And over the past years, I've done many giveaways. If you look at my YouTube, you'll see all the giveaways that I've done for all kinds of groups and everything that have been around forever. All right, I've done a ton of them, okay? And they're not just plain Jane RGHs. No, they're full custom modded units, that a lot of work and a lot of time go into. Because I'm not just going to slap out a friggin' RGH and say, here you go, that's it. Oh, yeah, that shows my appreciation, right? No, it doesn't, okay? That doesn't show shit. All that shows is you friggin' giving a console away. Okay, wow, big deal, all right? No, I'm going to give you something special. So, needless to say, there is going to be one coming up. Just wanted to let you know. Keep your eye out for it. Believe me, I'll post on it. Guys, again, thanks for everything. Greatly do appreciate it. Love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Take care of yourselves. I've got multitudes of consoles to do. I'll talk to you all later, okay? Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.